The U.S. Marshals are known for hunting dangerous fugitives. But this summer,
U.S. Marshals, out of the house.
From Florida
U.S. Marshal Service
to North Carolina, they've been looking for missing kids.
Ready, I check?
Yep, I got you.
Operation We Will Find You is a 6-week surge by federal, state, and local law enforcement to find missing children across the country.
A lot of these kids, these are kids that have run away, and they basically act like fugitives. So we do a lot of the same things that we do to find fugitives to find these kids. That involves social media, that involves computers, that involves old-fashioned police work, knocking on doors, talking to people, talking to friends, talking to family.
Copy. 13 miles, 23 minutes.
We got exclusive access to a Marshals task force as they looked for children in New York City. Their first stop, the Bronx, to find a missing 13-year-old.
What do we know about her? Is she at risk?
She's at risk from all the information I've seen coming out of West New York, New Jersey, potential for sex trafficking.
It's 7:05 and the Marshals are at the location.
They surround the area, go in, but no luck.
They're being told that she is not here right now.
She's got a yellow dress on. She was on the train.
The Marshals say if they stay, she won't come back here.
We're leaving some surveillance teams here to watch to see if this girl comes back.
Next, across town, and another missing teen.
It's 10:45 and the U.S. Marshals have surrounded an apartment building here in Brooklyn where they think a 17-year-old girl is inside who may have been the victim of sex trafficking.
But they need to keep a low profile.
We're just trying to stay out of view because if they're looking out the windows and they see all of us, so we gotta stay out of the way here for a second.
A few minutes later, success.
It's almost 11 a.m. and the Marshals think they've recovered the 17-year-old girl they were looking for here today. They just put her in that car.
She's off the street and she's going to be someplace safe.
Over the 6 weeks of the operation, the U.S. Marshals say they found 200 missing children across the country, including runaways and kids who were abducted.
They really are the forgotten children, and that is the whole purpose behind what we do.
Marshals, known for hunting criminals, now giving vulnerable kids a second chance. Ken Dilanian, NBC News, New York.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.